Alright, so this is the progress that I made on Sunday, yesterday. My stitch marker. Yeah, so that's good. I didn't double it, but almost doubled what I had. So I might finish this today actually. Get the ends woven in, which will be a project all on its own. But yeah, now that I've got the socks finished, this is all I'm going to be working on until I finish it and then do the mittens. So, hooray! Good morning, guys. It is Monday, December 20th, and I am eating some overcooked eggs. That's what I get for cooking and running around the house trying to get stuff done at the same time. And and I'm finishing up one more Christmas card that I had forgotten about last night. And then I'm going to run to the chiropractor. I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor, and I'm probably not gonna run for the rest of the day. I'm gonna mail my cards. Probably gonna go for a little bit of a walk because I don't think I'm allowed to like work out after the chiropractor, but he might let me go for a walk. And yeah, so good morning. I'm always happy to see us all. So I've been chiropracted, and it wasn't too bad. I took some pictures of my x-rays, and my spine is kind of all over the place. It's a little timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly all over the place. But we're gonna fix it, so it'll be good. Yeah, the adjustments were abrupt, but they weren't like terrible. It didn't cause like terrible pain. Honestly, like it was more gentle than I was anticipating, although the abruptness was like abrupt, but there weren't like huge cracks or anything. It was more like teeny tiny pops. So I don't know. He seems fine. Yeah, and he gave me exercises to do at home, and I'll be coming a couple times a week for a little bit. So hopefully this helps me, because my spine has struggled. Being in dance for a few decades, I have a lot of injuries and put a lot of stress on my body. So I started dance when I was 2 and never stopped. And now I do it semi-professionally. So yeah, I need my spine to work. So that went okay. Now I'm going to mail these Christmas cards and go for a walk, because I am not gonna do a workout today after being chiropracted. So, onward. Now for a lovely walk. Got my Christmas walking shoes. They used to be my running shoes, but now they're my walking shoes. So this might make me a giant nerd, but you know, we kind of knew I was a giant nerd anyway, I guess. But my best friend got me into playing Pokemon Go. So I'm at one of my favorite parks for playing Pokemon Go, because there are a ton of Pokestops and Pokemon. And right now there's a Christmas event, so they're all wearing little Santa hats. It's so cute. So I'm gonna catch some Pokemon while I walk. I'll be sticking at this. And you know, my thumb really hurts today, so I've got to do knitting though, because I have to get my stuff done for my niece. But I think it hurts quite a bit because of knitting a bunch yesterday. I knitted a lot yesterday. Yeah, including the working on the cowl, and the cowl, like I mentioned, the needles are really uncomfortable to use, and I have to kind of like fight with them So I think that put a lot of pressure on my thumb. I'll try to take it easy. I'll put some stuff on my thumb too to kind of help like ease the muscles and tendons and things. Ordinarily I would just take the day off from knitting, but I really need to get this stuff done before Christmas Eve. So I'm gonna try to power through gently, whatever that means. Found a woodpecker. So apparently Alex has had a rough morning. His new piece of equipment that he ordered that was actually pretty expensive is very broken. He's been wanting to unpack it for days since he got it, but he's been too sick from his booster to unpack it. So he did it this morning, and it's a wreck. It kind of looks like somebody beat it up with a baseball bat. So large broken pieces, exposed wires. It's a lot. So he's had a rough morning. I'm gonna go get us some Starbucks to help him feel better, and maybe I'll pick him up some food too, because he likes out of the house food. I'll cook myself some lunch when I get home. Poor love. About to go in. I thought I would film just a moment out here because the dogs are going to be really loud. I actually haven't had any Starbucks since early November. I don't really get Starbucks a whole lot. So I haven't had one of their Christmas cups yet, so it delights me. I think mine and Alex's are both the same, so I'm probably going to use it as a Christmas decoration in some way. Because it does please me. So I still haven't done any knitting yet, but as the day is going on, my thumb is hurting more. Just doing like daily activities, and then yeah, like it's getting to where like I'm just totally still and it's like throbbing. So I might be forced to take a break from knitting today. I guess I'll look at some mitten ideas, and so I'll spend some time on that. So I've got a good game plan for how I'm going to do the mittens for my niece, so that I waste no time when I am able to knit on them and get them started. I'll also do some cleaning and other stuff that needs to happen. Yeah. I think I'll still be fine because I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I think I'll be okay getting her things done, but Yeah, knitting injuries. Very inconvenient. Okay, let's open some advent yarn. I had to dig way down in the bottom for this one. It was hiding. So let's see. And my dogs are crunching their various toys this morning. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. Well, Nolly's eating. Murphy is crunching his antler. I don't want to stop them because they seem really happy. Ooh, I really like this one. That is right up my alley. I love that. That's really pretty. That's the ovens for my, so I can put my lunch in the oven. That's so, so pretty. Wow. I love this one. With the melodious background noise of Murphy chomping. Oh goodness. Oh, this is really beautiful. I'm very pleased with today's yarn. All right. These are the knitting books. I think. I'm gonna look to see if I've got some more, but I think these are all of them. Plus a felting book. I really need to pick up some needle felting this next year, I think. I really enjoyed the little bit that I've done. So let's see if we can find a pattern for mittens for a toddler. This one is one I've actually had for a while, and you can tell I've actually, yeah, I've had this for a long time. This is my first knitting book that I got as like a gift at a holiday, maybe 10 years ago. And I actually have made something out of this. Yeah, I made it's a really cool, I really want to make this. That's awesome. I made, what did I make? I made like a waterfall scarf, I think is what they called it. Wow. No, I'm not finding it. Maybe, oh yes, I made that when I was a wee lass. When I was first knitting, yeah. But I was so excited about it. So I guess technically I did follow a pattern when I was early on in my knitting days. I just forgot it. I'm gonna be making these mittens. The pattern looks really good. I'm just not gonna do the cable, I think. Because I don't know how to do cables yet, and I think for mittens that I need to do quickly, and my first mittens, I'm just going to use the pattern for the kind of basically the measurements, because I'm going to be doing color changing and things like that. So I'm just going to leave out the cable, but I think I'm going to come back to this and maybe knit myself a pair of mittens using this pattern, doing the cable, because I do like that cable. It's very pretty. And it looks cute with the variegated yarn too. And I don't actually have any mittens, and that was something I wanted to knit for myself this winter, was a pair of mittens. So that might be happening. So yeah, I really like this book a lot. It's got some very cute patterns, and I like that they're organized at the front of the book by yarn weight. Yeah, so this is a great book. I'd recommend it. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but maybe you can find it used somewhere. It's cool. So, written mitten patterns are probably very similar to written sock patterns, which I've never read before. It only kind of makes sense. So, I got on YouTube for help. I found an excellent tutorial. I will link it in the description below. So I am hopeful that that tutorial mixed with this pattern is gonna serve me well. It does, the pattern is written for worsted weight, and I have like heavy sport DK weight yarn, so I'm gonna make a slight adjustment for that. I think I'm just gonna knit the size up because it has like a small child size and then a large child size. So I'll probably do the large child size since I'll be using smaller yarn, smaller needles. That should work okay, I think. Guess we'll find out. Maybe I should knit a gauge swatch. That might help me. I never think of doing that. Let's knit a gauge swatch and see. Not today, because my thumb really hurts, but tomorrow. Or maybe this evening. Maybe tomorrow. So, I can't use my thumb for knitting, but it doesn't seem to hurt anything to weave in ends. So since that cowl has 1,000,004 ends to weave in, you know what your girl's doing today. Oh yes, we're weaving.